So, we're back! Hi!
Oh, we are?
We're back with the Outlaw Star spinoff that everybody forgot existed. No, seriously, I tried typing in Angel Link's review on YouTube just to see what else would came up, and there was a couple, but barely any that I could see. I don't know. Hell, even researching this frickin' thing was really annoying. And it's all your fault, Di. But I do have one thing to tell you after watching this. One takeaway that we could get out of Angel Links.
What's your take, you dumb mammalian?
Gordy!
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get into this and you'll understand. So as we said last time, Angel Link's spin-off of Outlaw Star, which aired in 1999, 1 year after the anime of Outlaw Star. It was up by Sunrise, and it's an anime original.
And man, do you have to have watched Outlaw Star, because it just throws terms at you left and right.
Yep, like grappler ships. And the Arashion planet structure, which was also an Outlaw Star. I wonder if that's where Washima got Arashion Sace from. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah. And one of the other terms that they fucked up on in the stub. Speaking of the dub, Bandai would license the series for an English dub release and give it to Blue Water Studios in '03. Why? The original series actually had an okay dub. It was handled by some of the industry greats. Yeah, I'm not going to mince words. The dub does take a massive blow in the quality department. Going from some of the greats to Blue Water, it is really noticeable. Also, you go from America to Canada land, and that gives you some hilarity.
Mammalian.
You mean mammalian?
Yeah.
But yeah. As you all know, Bandai would lose the license to this when they shut down their anime publishing in 2012, which is when Funny announced they had the rights in 2013. And they didn't release it until 2018. Holy shit. Why announce you have the rights to something if you're just going to sit on it for half a decade? What is the point? Also, this is DVD only. Yeah, I never got a Blu-ray version for some reason. Which being is how Funny are...
It's what you would have wanted.
Well, Funny are scrubbing their DVD releases, and I'm betting, in all honesty, as much as I want to shit on Funny, I think that's a Sony decision. So, yeah, that means they're probably not going to have this for too much longer. Standard def Blu-rays aren't a thing. What are you talking about? But okay.
Oh, they blew themselves.
Time to get into the plot breakdown of this. So, the main plot follows the group, the Lynx, piloting the ship known as the Angel. And you see, they're a free-to-hire contractor that does escort work. I don't even understand how this works. How do you make a profit?
I mean, even your theory doesn't. You had theory, it doesn't make any sense. How did they make even a remote profit?
Yeah, because the main character, Mei Fawn, she's the captain of the Angel Lynx because her grandfather ran the company before he died, and in his will he passed it to her. And he's like, I want to run a free service escort mission thing to protect people from pirates. And say, wait, what? So aren't you just burning money then that your corporation built before you died? Because you're not making any money, right? Yet all these people do have salaries because you hear some of the employees like, wait a minute, how are we supposed to get... Like, someone even brings up, wait, if the commander's not here, how are we getting paid? What, is she paying you out of pocket? I don't understand.
And it's not like their ship doesn't take damage, and we established how expensive those repairs are.
Yeah, My theory is that there are other branches of the corporation that make the money and sponsorships that they have and stuff, but it's not really explained very well.
Even that would not cover the cost of all that shit. By a mile.
Well, either way, so they're a freelance organization that does escort missions to protect people from pirates. That way they could stop or get to the top of the competition. So if you're worried about pirates attacking your cargo, hire them instead of those other organizations that charge you shit tons of money. That's the gist of it. I don't understand how this really works, but whatever.
It just works.
And yeah, it's a typical setup that you got from Outlaw Star. Mei Fawn runs a crazy crew of misfits that all have to work together to do missions and stuff. Except Mei Fawn finds out her grandfather was murdered by someone named Gordiu, which is where that term came from earlier that I mentioned.
I can't believe they killed Master Asia.
Yeah, we'll get to the cast in a bit. But yeah, she says Gordiu like 8,000 times. It's literally the next Kyoji.
It's still less than they say the names in fucking Fate Babylonia.
Ereshkigal? Yeah. And this one, I honestly I feel like if this were aired on, I don't know if this ever aired on TV, I couldn't find anything on it. But if it did, this would have probably been memed, Gordiu, just like Kyoji is. Because she says it in the angry...
Ereshkigal in that one episode, you counted.
It's like at least 40-something, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. And all the other crew members have their own thing too, which we'll get to when we get to the cast list. Break them down, I guess. Some have more development than others, I will say that. I feel like they could have cut down some of the crew members a bit, because 13 episodes is not enough to develop all these people.
Well, that's what they would have wanted.
But alright. But first, animation. Dai, how was it?
Yes, it has it.
Oh. So, it's sunrise being sunrise? Sunrise?
Yeah, Sunrise it has animation. I know that may surprise you.
OST is a different feel from Outlaw Star. Outlaw Star went for the more 90s classic rock thing. This was for more orchestral sound a lot of the time. Oh, it's very okay. I think I still prefer Outlaw Star's OST, especially the opening. But yeah. This is fine.
This opening is literally generic 90s anime opening.
I mean, this anime is going for a whole different feel anyways. The theme of it is freedom, that you're free to choose what path you want, whereas in Outlaw Star was adventure, pursue your dreams. So they were going for a different thing here. But I guess it's time to get to why this is the Dubster Turkey. So Blue Water Studios, oh boy. The ADR directing was done by Terry Snellgrove, who I think might have helped on G Gundam, because that name does sound really familiar.
Yeah, but that was G Gundam, this is this.
I mean, they were dubbed around the same time. First, let's start with Mei Fawn, our commander. She's incredibly hot-headed. And she also... What is it, a cat that turns into a sword?
Yep.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna be honest. I love how they kept some of that stuff from Outlaw Star that was over the top. And she's voiced by Mariette Slater, who's the announcer from G Gundam. And Midori from My Hime, which I haven't seen that show. I know a lot of people like it though, I guess. But Dai, come on, she commentated G Gundam!
Yeah.
She was also Bunny in G Gundam! And Tenko in some show called The Law of Ueki, which I've never even heard of. And, yeah, she's, because she's the main, thankfully, she's one of the Vuz that actually gets a lot of okay moments. She probably sounds one of the best out of this dub. Even if her saying Gordy repeatedly does get silly after a while.
Yeah, it's less silly than the non-reason they say the names in Babylonia.
Oh my god, I get it. Why do you keep bringing that up?
Just no reason to say someone's names 40 times. Just say, hey, you.
Hi.
Hi.
Anyway, next we have the deputy commander of the ship, Kosei. He's calm and collected, and a beta male, who's trying to rein her in whenever Mayfon gets over angry.
Whore.
Yeah, he's a man whore that's a beta male. Figure that one out. He hits on everything, apparently. You find out he's something like half the city they reside in. Anyway, he's played by Tommy Campbell. I mean, not Bruce Campbell, but it's a Campbell. Whose one anime credit I could find was Aki Mikage from Ceres Celestial Legend. His other credits don't include playing. I don't know, but he was the Mad Hatter in Mad Hatter Chronicles. He was also one-off characters in The Dark Knight and Edge of Tomorrow. Yeah, apparently he's in live-action shit. But his most famous thing, at least to me, was he put out a standout comedian album called The Hamster Pimp. I have so many questions. I want to know what the fuck...
Just on the episode already, we're not gonna top this.
What the fuck is The Hamster Pimp? I want to know! And it came, apparently it came out in 2016, like it's not even that old.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could tell his voice credits, at this point at least, weren't that great, because some of his line delivery sounds off. And I noticed, I'm sure you caught this, you know the scene where they were arguing over a contract where the guy's like, you did sign? He goes, no, we didn't. They literally replayed the same take of him saying, no, we didn't, 3 times. They didn't have him re-record it at all.
Clearly it was made on the cheap.
Like, holy shit, like, wow. Yeah, he's very okay. His performance is vanilla, I guess would be the best term to give it.
He didn't buy his gerbil from a petting zoo yet.
Exactly. But after him, we have Valeria, which... I don't know why, that sounds like an STD to me. And I'm not talking about Star Trek Discovery.
Galarian?
Okay, sure. But anyways, she's the tactics officer of the crew, and she's a former member of the Einhorn Empire. What's the Einhorn Empire? Yes.
They're horny, apparently.
Well, she's voiced by Elizabeth Chipkowski. What kind of name is that? Are you Russian person?
Like, you have any room to talk?
Anyway, she voiced Tiger in Saber Marionette J2X. Is that a Street Fighter game? No, all jokes aside, no. I know that's an anime, but seriously.
A Street Fighter anime?
As well as a couple of other one-off characters in Angel Links. Yeah, this dub is double casting too. But yeah, I mean, she was alright. Honestly, I kind of like her episode the best, where, you know, she has to, where it's the ship tactics battle and they're trying to outthink each other. Although that was kind of cool.
Of course, there wasn't much outthinking on her part because she was doing it so easily.
Because the other guy was an idiot and came down. But yeah. She's a typical badass female of the group. And I'm sure some people will waifu that. Did you waifu her die? I didn't think so. It's okay. Because after her, we have Deuce, the Lizard Man, who is also named after the Richard Epcar Lizard Man from Outlaw Star. I was confused by that. Dude, when I saw the cast list, I even mentioned this in Outlaw Star, I was like, yeah, I think he cameos. No, it's different Lizard Man, even though they're both named Deuce. I guess that's maybe the race thing?
No, they're called Dragon Knights. They're referred to as dragons on multiple occasions.
Then, yeah, but I mean, it's like maybe everyone in their race has the prefix Deuce in their name. Because his name is Deuce and then a bunch of other shit, but everyone just calls him Deuce.
Well, maybe you should have done more research on this.
I'm sorry, I didn't dig very massively deep into the workings of the lizard people in the Outlaw Star verse, okay?
Come on, you need to get your lizard wizard knowledge on.
Anyway, he's the platoon commander of the Angel Links. Why are there like 3 different commanders on this fucker? Is that necessary?
It's the, to command the red shirts?
But I thought that's what Kosei did. He's the deputy commander.
Yes.
Anyway, he's a lizard man that's level-headed and obsessed with honor. And he calls everyone mammalians, because he says the mammalian species are inferior to him. And he's kind of hilarious. This guy's great. Come on.
And he slices up people with a giant broadsword.
Yeah, it's fucking cool, man. His episode was pretty great, too.
In a world where laser pistols exist, and they literally rip sound effects straight on us.
Yeah, didn't a guy have a normal sword that sounded like a lightsaber?
Yeah.
But yeah, Deuce's voice...
It was a retractable sword, and it just made beam sword sounds. Like, it wasn't quite lightsaber, but it was close.
Well, Deuce is voiced by Dave Kelly, who is in Zeta Gundam Bright Noah, and he's Kagami in Ceres Celestial Legend. Okay, there's a lot of people from Ceres in this series. I guess they were dubbed around the same time. Yes. But hey, Zeta Gundam, that's a series we'll probably get to at some point, since we are going to cover more Gundam eventually. Spoilers, I know. So I guess we'll hear him at some...
But we already got the best out of the way.
What do you mean? Gundam? We haven't watched Gundam Wing yet. What, a lot of people like that?
Yeah, and those people have every right to be wrong.
Hey, I don't know. I haven't seen Wing. I saw bits and pieces of Wing back in the day, so maybe I'll like it, but I don't know. I'll wait to pass judgment on it. Just like with Sea Destiny. I heard it's amazing, right, Di?
So anyways, those people talking about Wing were correct all along.
Well, Dave Kelly is another Va who's actually really good in this role, I feel. He gives him the, you know, the cool voice like this, and it works well for Deuce. Like, when it comes to the mains of the crew, they at least did an okay job casting them, I think. With how limited the budget clearly was with Blue Water. As far as the next members of the crew, I got barely anything on them with their personalities, but we're gonna list them off anyways.
They were just the deckhands.
So first we have Nicola, who's the mechanic? Did we even ever see him repair shit?
No.
He was on the bridge the whole time. Well, he's voiced by Craig Clem, whose only other credit is the lawyer character in Angel Links.
There was a lawyer character?
I guess maybe it's the one who was working with their rival corporation, Gordon. Oh, no, the lawyer! He's the guy with the contract, remember? He's like, well, they didn't sign it yet! Right at the start of that episode.
Oh, that was the lawyer?
Yes, that was the Ricada. But no, seriously though, I got nothing on this guy's performance, because he was... This guy, Nicole was barely there.
All these characters don't mean anything, so I don't think it was necessary to research any of them. They're literally just deck hands. It's like trying to credit every red shirt in Star Trek.
Yeah.
They just get replaced next week.
Well, whatever. There's only 2 left, so might as well go through them. Next, we have Ihara, and that's Best Girl, right, Di?
Yeah,
what?
Sure.
She's the communications officer, voiced by... Oh, fuck me, one of these names. Esther Huang, who's a former member of the Taiwanese band Hey Girl, apparently, and who's been in a bunch of live-action Taiwanese films. You're gonna make me read some of these off, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. But this is the best part. Get your popcorn.
Okay, well, in the film Brown Sugar Mikato, or Macchiato, she was Zhao Zhuan. Oh, Jesus, why? And in Rolling Love, she was Wasabi. There, that one wasn't so bad. And that's it. I can't really find any voice credits for her. And again, I can't really comment on her performance. I mean, she's probably one of the ones that stands out more on the deckhands. She gets a little more screen time. She's the hyperactive, upbeat moe blob of the group, I guess.
One man's trash is another man's moe.
And she really likes to eat crab. Whether that's the STD or the food, I don't know. It is an alien universe.
Now that fetish is just way out there. You need to get a grip of yourself, man.
Alright, and the last one who's listed as a main character is Anne, who's the alligator of the group, the navigator. And I barely remember this character, dude.
Exactly.
Anyway, she's voiced by Meredith Taylor Perry, who is Akino from G Gundam, and Robin from Del Toro Quest, which, heard of that show, never seen it though. But see, a lot of G Gundam people. Again, I can't really comment much, barely there too.
Including Master Asia.
But hey, it's time for the remaining other characters. First, we have Gordon. It's not as great as Gordon from Black Clover, but it's a Gordon. He's the...
Forrest of G.
Forrest of G. He's the rival dealer that they have to go up against, who also tries stealing some of their jobs. And he's voiced by Doug McKeague, who's Commissioner Corrado from G Gundam. Yeah, I think you can see what's going on here. To G Gundam. He's also Dr. Mamon from Betterman. And I mean, he does alright, voicing a slimy businessman Dick, I guess.
Your dick is slimy?
Ew, what the fuck?
Oh, please, you're talking about eating crabs. You have no reason.
That was a joke, you freak! Whatever, we're moving on to the next one. We're almost done with the main cast. Next, we have Leon Lau, who might be shady. I have no idea. You'll have to watch the show and find out.
Did they leave yet?
Well, he's voiced by Ethan Cole, who's Piccolo and Incest 17 from Dragon Ball and GT's Blue Water dubs.
Say, now you're talking about incest. You just took us straight to Alabama.
It's Super 17, man! Hold on, I'm not calling him that. He doesn't deserve that respect. Fuck Super 17.
But he wants you to hit him harder.
Anyone who hasn't heard that quote in Xenoverse 2 from is gonna be confused.
Well,
but yeah, so he does a good job as Leon Lau. Like, Leon Lau is one of those, like, you could tell something's off with him a lot of the time. This guy's like, oh, it's fucking weird. But yeah, it's alright.
He's a fucking weirdo. He's like talking to you. Wait, what?
Alright. Next, we have the recurring, like, characters that I guess just run through real quick. There's only a couple, don't worry. First, we have Yayoi, or as this dub calls her, Yayoi. Yoey Wheeler. That's the joke I kept calling her the whole time. A young girl that Mae Fawn saves in the first episode who keeps coming back. And she's voiced by Caroline Hedden, who's been in nothing but this. And... alright, I'm not gonna mince words. It shows. It really does. I'm sure you heard it too, right?
Yeah.
If anyone's a weak link in this dub, it is her. Like, damn. Damn! I don't know if it's as bad as Andrew Ruth Van or whoever that doctor was in OG Hellsing. Because, I mean, it's Blue Water. You gotta at least make some concessions when dealing with the Blue Water studio.
We haven't reached peak Andrew Ruth Fan yet.
But yeah, just worth mentioning. But it's alright, because we're gonna make up for it now with Chin Ho Lee, Mei Fon's grandfather. Voiced by David Pettit, Master Asia himself!
Which one? It's like
oh yeah,
five
he's
of
also
them.
a pirate named Mr. Lego. That is literally that guy's name. Go ahead, make your back arrow reference here.
Legoland.
And he replaced someone from Outlaw Star. Yeah, I didn't mention this character last time in Outlaw Star, but might as well mention the cameos since we're here. So, the character is a bartender at the bar that Gene and Jim hang out at, named Clyde. For some reason in the Blue Water dub, they changed his name to Claude? I don't
Silly
know.
Canadians.
Well, anyway, Claude in Blue Water is David Pettit again, or Master Asia. Whereas in Outlaw Star, it's Steve McGowan, who's Graham from Gundam's movies 1 and 2, the original Mobile Suit shit. And he was Turtle Con in Power Rangers Time Force. Always comes back to fucking turtles.
Yeah.
As far as which one's better, I mean, Claude's barely here. It's a glorified cameo, so it's not like you really need to compare the two. Also, you're comparing L.A. to literally fucking Blue Water. What is wrong with you people? But if there's a Blue Water VOD that I think could stand out, it would be Dave over here.
I mean, yeah, he's Master Asia.
Dude, half the scenes he was in, it was hard to take him seriously because he was literally doing his Master Asia voice. And I couldn't help but think of...
Because all the characters he was voicing was fucking old men.
Yeah, and I was waiting for him to break out one of Master Asia's fucking Scott Steiner-like rants. I will become Super Master Asia! I was expecting that at any moment.
Yeah,
but it never happened.
No horse getting its own Gundam either.
Well, the last character that cameos that actually speaks is Iris. What am I fighting for? 10 points if you all get that reference. Anyway, she was a waitress at that bar that we mentioned.
That's way too many points for something so easy.
Well, in the Blue Water dub, Iris is Meredith Taylor Perry. Double casting, damn it. Whereas in Outlaw Star, it's Rebecca Forstadt, who, I mean, hold on, you all know Nonali from Code Geass.
Also double casting.
Yeah. And again, not much point comparing the two. Glorified cameo in this.
Yeah. I mean, you don't get more of a cameo than Fred Fox over there.
Yeah, wasn't Fred Lowe in a couple of background scenes?
Not the background. It literally was holding on a shot of him walking. That's it. He didn't even have any fucking walla.
Yeah. And no, there's no mention of Gene or any of his adventures, which I think they could have done. They could have said, "Did you hear about that idiot that went for the Galactic Ley Line? The guy was fucking crazy," or just something. But now it's time to talk about some silly dubisms, because, man, there's a couple. For one thing, instead of saying culture, they say coucher, which...
Fucking
Canadian thing. And the one that is really bizarre is, okay, so in Outlaw Star, we didn't mention this. There are people that can use magic in that universe, and it's called Tau magic, where they can cast spells and shit.
Tau magic?
They changed it to Tao magic in Angel Links, and they don't even explain to you how this magic works, by the way, so it's another term if you haven't watched Outlaw Star. This show does require a decent amount of knowledge of the universe and how it works.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, you have to watch till episode 18 or so to be able to watch any of this.
I don't know, because there's also something I'm going to bring up in spoilers in a minute. I'm going to bring up something in spoilers in a minute that means maybe you should just finish Outlaw Star first, but before that... should you watch this? I mean, I haven't seen this before now. It's my first time, and it was alright. I went into it expecting just a small companion piece to Outlaw Star, and that's literally what I got. It was just okay. I don't regret watching it. I don't hate it. I don't know if I'll watch it again anytime soon, but there you go.
Smile, child.
What?
What?
I don't even understand what that means.
Exactly.
No, I really
It's a
don't.
small companion piece, come on.
Let that child alone. Come on, big green dog!
You're not supposed... You're not supposed... No, that doesn't come up till later.
Big green dog! Let's go! Put it on Blu-ray! Dragon Ball! But alright. Yeah, so if you want to watch this, I guess it won't hurt. Just watch Outlaw Star first. I don't recommend watching this on its own. There's too many terminologies that they throw at you.
With all the terminology.
But alright, going into spoilers, so now we're on spoilers. Yeah, the thing I was referring to is the thing with Mei Fan having commands to control her like an android. Because remember, that doesn't happen with Melfina until near the end of Outlaw Star.
Yeah.
So... But... Goryu! Leon Lau was Goryu the whole time.
The reason I was going on about the fucking face thing is at least she's saying his name in anger. That they just casually in a conversation saying, "Oh hey,
Areshkigal.
Hey, you, did you know your name is you?" So the reasons for them to say someone's name 40 times in one episode.
Well, yeah, no, we're in spoilers. I could say Leon Lau and Gordy, he does an alright job. That's Ethan Colt. There are moments where he tries hamming it up. Yeah. It's fine. And this guy,
he's no Master Asia, but who could top that?
Well, of course not. I don't think he was trying to be. He was trying to be the creepy ham, not the over-the-top ham.
He's prepared his body for this moment.
Oh my god, yeah, all the fucking David Pettit ad voices. Remember, he also voiced, Chinho's best friend, who Mei Fan called an uncle because they were blood brothers. She's like, and he's like, yeah, we're very much alike. Me and him were the same all along.
Really?
Like, that was one of the dumbest dumb moments.
Magic moments in cinema.
But yeah. I don't know, as far as the ending goes, yeah, that thing with Gordy where he fell in love with Mei Fan because he loved his toaster was just weird.
If Silent Hill teaches you anything, it's to love your toaster.
Yeah, sure. Konami says best. Konami knows best.
Toaster NFTs.
What Konami knows best was that the shitty spin-off to Hogan knows best. It's a shittier version of that.
Well, Konami's a shittier version of itself, so it works.
But alright. Not really much else to say, I guess. The episodic episodes, typical, some are better than others. Kosei's a man whore, as we mentioned. And...
You say hooker baby?
How dare you say that about your mother? Yeah, I don't know. Just alright spin-off. Not really much else to add on it. I'll say it was okay. Unless you have something else to add.
It's okay and self-contained, except for the fact that you need to watch the other series to know all these fucking.
Well, what I'm wondering is, what were they going to bring over? Because remember, these were recycled concepts from Outlaw Star 2. Some of these were, they said. So what was Melvina going to become
it's not like we were on a fucking space adventure.
Like, the only time I'd say it got close to that was with the final arc. So what was Melfina going to be, or are they going to try making her psychotic and murderous near the end? Was it going to be something like that? I don't know. Honestly, that Kosei episode where he was a man whore who fell in love, that felt like something that could have happened with Gene, maybe. Someone from his past that he used to know really well, etc. Because that felt a little out of place for Kosei. That does feel like a Gene episode. Because we've seen Gene. That guy's a massive man whore.
No, but he gives a guy head. Shot. What did you think I meant? Sex degenerates, I swear.
I think that is even the episode where they go to the bar with Claude. Or whatever, with the cameo.
That is the
yeah,
episode.
so again, I feel like this was probably an episode that was originally meant for Gene, and they repurposed it in the planning stages when they found out the sequel was getting canceled.
It at least gives him something.
Yeah.
I mean, it gives him a moment to literally shoot a guy in the head through a car, and the car flies off and explodes.
Yeah.
Well, hover car, but you know what I mean.
As far as the other crew members, I don't know. Deuce was cool. Valeria was alright, I guess. The other red shirts needed more. Because holy shit. I love how all of them, by the way, have their own in-depth wiki of fandoms.
Even said their names, so at least you didn't expect more with them.
Dude, there's entire wiki fandoms dedicated to the red shirts. Like, man, so many people are dedicated.
You have no idea how dedicated the wiki fandoms are.
Wikipedia?
Put all your fetishes on the table, why don't you?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Alright. I guess that's really it for Angel Inks. Let us know what you all thought of it, and who Best Girl is, and why the answer is Aihara. Because who doesn't love a Moe Blob?
In the heart of battle.
Oh, what? Are you going to say Mei Fawn? Are you into the toaster?
All toasters, toast.
Gordio! I'd say Barrow!
No, that just sounds silly.
Well,
what's next? Are we gonna cover Bleach versus Nazis?
what? The fuck anime is that? Oh, that's
what
just Bleach in general.
It's the final season. I don't know what you're fucking on.
I mean, I don't know. It could have also been DAZ, right? Those characters, like, that has some Bleachisms. The characters literally have something close to Bankais with their powers. So. But alright.
Just replace Nazis with Sternridge.
Anyway, thanks again for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Hope you have yourselves a great day, and let's see what y'all thought of Angel Inks. If you've seen it. Apparently a lot of people haven't. Seriously. You'd figure they would, though. It's a spin-off of, like, one of the most classic anime out there.
People haven't seen it until they have, and then they're like, yeah, I definitely seen that.
I'm gonna hit you with a shoe. Right in the shin.
No, get your dirty Florida swamp shoe away.
Dirty shoes. Alright. Now, if you remember one lesson from this, it's that make sure your toaster waifu does not go on a murderous rampage shouting gore to you. If she does, turn her off and on again.
Yeah.
Till next time.